All right, so the basic thing that you're learning today is multiplying imaginary and complex numbers. So the procedure is multiply. So that just means normal, everyday multiplying. Think of I as an x and just multiply. And then when you're done, you have to reduce your powers of I. And then you might have to possibly, combine like terms. Let's make a step 3. Combine like terms. Okay. All right, so the first example. So the easiest idea is to multiply first. I could reduce that I squared right away, but it's just easier this way. You're just reducing extra time sometimes if you don't. So that's 5i squared minus 2i cubed. So I squared, I to the first is I third. Then we reduce our powers of I. We know I squared is -1. So these two are multiplied together, so I multiply these. I cubed is negative I. So I simply multiply the negatives, and I make it positive 2i. There we go. Done-o. This one, same idea. Distribute through, and then reduce. It's 3i minus 4i squared. I squared is -1. 3i is just I, so that stays. I squared is -1, so remember these two are multiplied together, so these two are multiplied together. So it's 3. I guess I should have included the negative in there. So negative times a negative is a positive 4. 3i plus 4. Okay, this is two binomials. So we do what we've been doing since the beginning. Multiply. Just remember here, an I times an I is I squared. So then we reduce our powers of I. So this right here is -2 times -1. So that's just a positive 2. So now we combine our like terms. The 6 and the 2 is an 8. The 4 and the -3, it's a positive 1i. Remember, you just combine the 4 and the -3. It's 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, this one, whenever you see a squared, you know you write it twice. And then you just do your regular box method. So try that out and we'll come back with that one. Okay, so here is my multiplying. Now I'm going to reduce this power of I. Remember, these two don't have a power, so you don't reduce them. But I squared, as you recall, is -1. So now I just combine my like terms. These two are like terms, so 4 minus 1, that's 3. And these two are like terms. This is -2i minus 2i. So -2 and a -2 is a -4. These signs are the same, so you add the numbers. All right, try this one. Hopefully you'll notice that these two are conjugates of each other, meaning they're exactly the same, but their middle sign is different. Special, wonderful things happen when you do that, so try that out. Okay, so now we're going to reduce power of I. So -4 and I squared. So remember, I squared is -1. So it's -4 times a -1. This right here, inside this little area, we're multiplying always. So this is positive 4. Now we combine our like terms. When we cross over boxes, we're adding. So this one and this one are like terms. 9 and a positive 4 is 13. And these two are like terms, but this is a -6 and that's a positive 6. So that's 0. Done. So the answer is just 13. And that's the wonderful thing that happened. When you multiply conjugates, you lose that imaginary piece. All right, have a good rest of your vacation.